Good morning everyone, I'm Shahir. I'm one of the mentors at Lifestyle Positivity. I'm also a student studying politics and international relations. But on the sidelines, I've always been interested in lifestyle positivity, happiness, the science of productivity and personal development, which I believe, in short, summarizes our mission at Lifestyle Positivity, helping you live more satisfying and meaningful lives to help change the world around us. Today I'm just going to be giving you a short mini lecture just to complement the workshop that Anila will be delivering to you today. To begin with, I'm just going to narrate to all of you a short story. It's called The Classic Tale of the Mexican Fisherman. It's from one of my favourite books about happiness. A boat was docked in a tiny fisherman's village. A tourist wearing expensive sunglasses and a fancy watch walks by and compliments the fisherman on the quality of his fish, and asks how long does it take for him to catch the fish. The fisherman responds, "Not very long." "But then, why don't you stay out longer and catch more?" asks the tourist. The fisherman explains that his small catch is enough to meet his needs and those of his family. The tourist then asks, "But what do you do with the rest of your time then?" He responds by saying, "I sleep late, fish a little, play with my children, and take a siesta with my wife. In the evenings I go into the village to see my friends, have a few drinks, play the guitar, and sing a few songs. I have a full life," he says. The tourist then jumps in. "I have an MBA and I can help you. You could start by fishing longer every day. You can then sell the extra fish that you catch. With the extra money, you can buy a bigger boat. And after that," asks the fisherman, "with the extra money the larger boat will bring, you can buy a second one and a third one until you have an entire fleet. Instead of selling your fish to a middleman, you can control the supply chain. And then you can move to New York City, and there you can make $1 million. "How long would that take?" asks the fisherman. 20 or 25 years at most," responds the tourist. "And after that? After that, well, my friend, that's when it gets really interesting," answers the tourist, laughing. "When your business gets really big, you can sell your company stock to the public and make millions." "Millions? Really? And after that?" asks the fisherman. "After that you'll be able to retire, live in a tiny village on the coast, sleep late, play with your children, catch a few fish, take a siesta with your wife, and spend your evenings drinking and playing guitar with your friends." And then the fisherman responds, "Am I not already doing that now?" So how does this short story relate to our lives today? The way I like to put it is that today we live as confused capitalists in a culture of more rather than a culture of enough. Whether we have enough or not, that doesn't make a difference. The Greek philosopher Epictetus says, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Let that sink in for a moment. In other words, what we end up doing is we sacrifice our intrinsic needs such as relationships, satisfaction, happiness, interaction with people, and hobbies for extrinsic desires like wealth, fame, and success. At Lifestyle Positivity, our aim is to help you get the correct balance between extrinsic and intrinsic. They are both conflicting realms, of course. Okay, so now we're going to draw some quick lessons and practical tips to help us implement what we've learned today. Number 1 is do something you love. Do something that you used to enjoy as a child that gives you flow, whether it's a sport, whether it's an art, whether it's playing a musical instrument, because the truth is that is what you were designed to excel in and succeed in. Number 2 is always remind yourself if the sun rises the next day and you are more than just surviving, you have enough. The race for more, as we have previously discussed, may not be the most rewarding race that you pursue in life. And finally, make today better than yesterday, tomorrow better than today. A small development every day, whether that means learning a new skill or being a better employee or being a better family member as well. It'll make a huge difference in your life ahead. So I believe that's the end of my mini lecture, as we called it. You've been great, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you've learned something. And I wish you the best in your life ahead. Thank you very much, everyone.